Truth Man here. This is content by request from DW, brother DW, another one of the brothers. Not stingy, the not stingy crew. He said, how does childhood sex done in ignorance affect our relationship with the Most High? How many of us are stuck in bad habits because we played doctor or house too many times? Crazy part is most of the time it was initiated by a female. What? This might go down as one of the best content by request of all time. Because this, I really needed to talk about this anyway, because women seem to try to, and I would be trying to explain this to my son. But people be thinking I'm being biased, and I'm not, man. I'm not. Like, I'm going by the scripture. I'm going by things I learned in psychology. I'm going by a wide variety of things. What I'm about to say, it's not affecting a man. If anything, it's contributing to your heterosexuality. Because imagine you doing that with guys. Which people, this the thing. I'm going to say that in my opinion, I'm going to call it my opinion in fairness. I don't believe anybody is born fruity duty. I think that something happened along the way and that there was dreams and visions that they didn't reject. And when you get to acting on stuff, you might like it. Like, who's to say if I was the fool to do some heroin right now, that I'm not gonna like it? That a lot of that comes from just trying stuff, man. You got to set your boundaries and stand on your boundaries. You got to stand on your principle. Stop, as guys, stop thinking that your lust for women is bad. It's natural. It's natural for you to have things going through your mind about women. Like every dude got the things that he like, the things that make him tick. Some dudes it's the breast, some dudes it's the butt, some dudes it's super shave, some dudes it's hairy, some dudes it's looking at their feet. It's all different things that over time we develop these fetishes and these tendencies. But the Bible makes it clear. All you gotta do is read about Samson, man, and read about Solomon. This stuff is natural, man, and the Most High knows it. So don't let these little kooky, goofy church people make you be praying, trying to pray away your sexual desire. You shouldn't be praying it away. You should be praying to control it and making moves that control it. Making moves that control it. Now, y'all know what I teach. I don't teach that masturbation is always a bad thing. Because dudes that don't masturbate, a lot of time they be more simps because they be more thirsty because they ain't getting their rocks off. So they be more thirsty. So don't try to act like it's always a bad thing. That's what kept me from making a move before that 4.5 years. It was keeping me grounded. Like, okay, I'm good. I played high go get it as a kid so many times. And yes, we was catching some of them girls. It didn't affect me. I still have the ability to love a woman. I still had the ability to pair bond and to build with a woman. When they disrespect you and all that, that don't mean you can't pair bond because you don't want to. But them, on the other hand, that kind of stuff affects them more. Because when a girl is fast as a kid, she usually becomes promiscuous as an adult. I'm making it up. Look at the girls that you know and that you know what they doing and what they did through the course of their life. I guarantee you, a lot of the girls that was getting caught and how you go get it got multiple kids and they daddies ain't around. Getting raw dog. Daddies ain't around. So don't think it's nothing wrong with you for having that desire. Some chicks are high. There's some guys that their sexual desire is so strong they'll see a chick and go and jag. They'll go jag over something that they saw. I mean, hey man, you know. But it's dudes that done jag to thousands of women and they still have a desire for one. Have a desire for a relationship. So that little people that don't know the word, dude, this is why I go after Christians like I do. And sometimes Muslims too. Because your sexual desire was given to you. It was given to you. It's natural. You know? It's natural. So a lot of that little weirdo, freaky stuff that come from you looking at something or you see somebody or something. That's where that come from. I remember when we was kids, right? One of the guys, he wasn't Fruity Duty, but he put a Fruity Duty porn in. Now, we don't know if he did that trying to be funny or he did that because he was secretly watching it. But I ain't never seen him do anything Fruity Duty. You see what I'm talking about? He ain't do nothing Fruity Duty. He was not Fruity Duty. So, he was not on Fruity Duty. So, and Fruity Duty is another thing I coined to get around the censorship. So, as you can see, and go by the women that you know, go by the ones that you know in your neighborhood that dudes was running through. I guarantee you a lot of them are not married or they're divorced because they're not gonna act right with a man. And they gonna blame the man, but it's really them. Like, even if you wasn't getting penetrated, if you was doing a lot of that other stuff, I keep telling y'all, that count as body count. And so those women, let's say you was a tease. And let's say you only was hand jobbing dudes, sucking dudes, doing little stuff, grinding. If you did that to 10 dudes, that's 10. You're going to have a hard time pair bonding. That woman is going to be just like the other women. So if you got a woman that was claiming she was a virgin, but she was doing all of that, emotionally, she was not no virgin. She just took alternative sexual routes. And so when she act up on you and she do what these other girls do, you know why. Because a virgin you're not going to be able to get rid of no virgin. A real virgin is not going to give up on her man. Remember Preacher's Kid? Remember that movie with Tank? A real virgin is even worse than LaToya Luckett was on that movie. They just will not give up. They won't. So a lot of these women, they wasn't really virgins. They were getting fingered. They was doing all type of stuff. And so even if they only got penetrated by one man, all of that stuff they was doing is in their mind, and the DNA is there too. If dude was busting in their mouth or in their, doing that kind of stuff. So that's not a real virgin, and so you will see that they can't pair bond either. If they do, trust me, they're gonna check out of the marriage and they're gonna be curious for freaky behavior with other men. They'll do anything and everything. So stop thinking that it's something with you, though, because your head is on a swivel. You looking at women, you looking at their butt, looking at what's Ocho say, looking at their feet, looking at everything. That's what you supposed to do. Don't let these church folks make you feel bad about your natural desires, man. And let's go off subject on subject. Don't let no black women make you feel bad for being attracted to other women as well. Let's go there. Let's go there, because they all got their bad behaviors, but black women have bad behaviors also, and it's perfectly normal for you to be attracted to white girls, Asian women, goodness gracious, Latinas, yes sir. It's perfectly normal, man. Oh, you going against your own. These stingy mother bleepers, I'm gonna try not to cuss. Selfish mother bleepers, they like adversary, they like enemy sometimes. So why would you look? We done already. I ain't gonna say too much, but we forming something where we gonna gravitate away from some of these people. Because we both are this color does not mean you down with me like that. And I can testify that many people have showed me that they do not rock with me, that are from the same race. I know. Just like I got white guys on here that do rock with me. From the same race, don't rock with me. From different races, do. I got Latinos that's down with me. I got white dudes that's down with me. I got Asians. I got a couple Hmongs that's down with me. So why would I just stick to people who ain't even down with me like that? Who out for themselves sometimes? Nah. Well, hope that helps. What's crazy about you? You gotta define the crazy tendencies. We all play. If you black and you came up in the urban area, you play high, go get it. All dudes didn't get none from it. Some dudes ain't never get nothing from it. But you played it. Then you play house. And some people play house with their cousins. Perfectly normal. What's not normal if you grown banging your cousin. Something wrong with that. If you was touchy-feely, you 7 years old, you just learning. I'm not condoning it, but it's understandable. But if you 27, 37, 47, you banging your cousins, or you want to bang your cousin, I don't even look at my cousins like that. There's something wrong with that. But people play house with their cousins, with the girls on next door. I'm telling you, I told y'all about the time I was in the 3rd grade and I had the little girlfriend. She was like, I like you. And I started touching around. I didn't even know what I was doing, but for some reason, I knew exactly where to put my hand. I was only like 8 or 9. I was like 8 or 9 years old. And I smelt it and was like, I made a big deal out of it. She was finna cry. I remember her name, too. I remember her first and her last name. But did that affect me? No, it didn't. But anyway, just like DW, you can put in your content by request. DW is one of the ones that often puts in more than the required amount. But the required amount minimum is $1.99, preferably by Cash App, but you can also super thanks it. You can super thanks it in YouTube. I'm keeping track of these. I've been getting a lot of super thanks, so that number should be going up. Just add in the comments what you want me to talk about, and or by email if you want to be more discreet. truthblaster888@gmail.com. We got Sunday sermon coming up next. Stay tuned.